No, don't change that channel. This is UFO Buster Radio. And I'm Andy Moonraker. For some reason, I've had elevator music on the mind. So I thought I'd share this with you. I mean, it beats a probing, right? Come on. I know you're snapping your fingers because you hear this shit on random elevators all the time. Oh yeah. You don't hear this kind of shit on Fate to Black. Or Coast to Coast. But you hear it here. Don't change that channel. Stay with me. It's about to end. And the end is near. Here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 234? Not really sure. But anyway, you know what it is because you just tapped on this episode to listen to it. It's Manny Moonraker, and welcome to the UFO News Report. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. And by the way, wasn't that a great interview with President Dennett? Man, what a great guy that is. Down to earth, willing to talk about it. I tried my best to get him out of his, I can't really say any F words kind of mood, but I tried. I tried to get him worked up, and almost to the end. I almost thought at the end I had him. I thought I brought him to the dark side, but he didn't do it. He's a professional, and I'm not. I just try to aggravate people. That's what I do. Anyway, so that's right. Check out President Dennett. If you didn't listen to that interview, it is the Dark Horde Spotlight author, President Dennett. He is the winner of that L. Ron Hubbard Writers of the Future 35th issue, volume, edition. And he's going to be in that anthology. I'm not really sure when the anthology comes out, but I will figure that out and post it on social media in case you guys want to know. And it turns out that the publisher actually publishes L. Ron Hubbard books, basically. And some of you, I know some of you who are up there with the gray hairs and receding hairline, and the low levels of, testosterone and estrogen. You guys probably read Dianetics. That's one of the books they published. So in case you want to get a refresher on Dianetics or tell your friends about it, check out the anthology. Check out the publisher. I think they're called Galaxy Press. And check out President Dennett. I mean, come on. The guy's been researching this topic for years. 15 books on UFOs, 22 books in the paranormal category altogether, and he's got tons of experience, tons of research, and it still amazes me. I'm not going to lie. It amazes me how people dedicate their time to doing this. I mean, I find it hard just to get a goddamn podcast going, but these guys will go to work, they'll raise children, they'll do this, they'll do that, then they sit down and research and write books. I don't know, it's amazing. It's amazing. Now, I do got to share something with you guys. By the way, the elevator music was happening, and I'm going to end the podcast with it just because I seriously, honestly, I was sitting around, and this is not a lie, this is the truth. I was sitting around thinking about all the things that came out recently when it came to UFOs, or it came to people like Bob Lazar, Area 51. And I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I felt like I was in an elevator, like a elevator that has no fucking stop. It just keeps going. And I said, fuck. That's a fucked up elevator if it doesn't have any good elevator music. And so in my head, I was imagining all these movies that you see where there's like a action star and he's in the elevator and you hear the elevator music and he's, going down, waiting for the doors to open because freaking hell's going to break out. But in that moment, when he's in the elevator contemplating what's coming, the elevator music's gone, and that's what came to mind. I felt like the ufology action hero, and I'm in this elevator that really won't fucking end. It's the elevator to fucking nowhere. But I got cool elevator music, so I'm okay with it. Maybe I'll take a nap on my ride. But with that said, last week, when all this Area 51 nonsense, the whole flash mob, the attacking mob, the mob of retards, special people, sorry, I didn't mean to say retards. When that was happening, I put out a post. Now, this is, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. I put out a post that said, hey, if you signed up for this event on September 20th on Facebook, call 972-290-1329. That is the number for UFO Buster Radio, and leave a message as to why you think it's a good idea to show up in Nevada in front of a fucking firing squad. I just wanted to know. Don't you guys want to know? I mean, even the guys that already signed up. Don't you want to know why? Why exactly? So this is what happened. So I was sitting around and I was waiting for this message to show up because I was really interested in it. I wanted to know who was going to reply. And again, if you don't follow me on social media, you're not going to get these messages. I do things at random. Shit just pops in my head, like the elevator music, and I just do it. I just run with it. Twitter and Facebook. The links are in the description. Just follow. But this is the message that I got. Of course, it'd be nice if I play it for you because right now that line is on mute. Technical issues. But here it goes. All right, we could just forget about it. This thing is not working. It's not working. It's like actually playing in my ear, but it's not playing for you guys. Technical problems are everywhere. Totally everywhere. Let's see if I can get around this. No, I really can't. That's just, God dang it. Anyway, it was a robocall from the Far East. That's what I end up getting is a robocall from the Far East. And I don't know what it says. I mean, come on, folks. How am I supposed to know what this says? But that's what it was. So if you're interested in translating this for me, let me know because, we got technical issues around here and we don't speak that language, unfortunately. Maybe one day, right before I die. Anyway, I think we should just go into what I have for you in the news. Apparently, what I have today is a bunch of fucking technical issues. That's what happens when you do podcasts on a Saturday. Nothing works right. Nothing wants to behave. Nothing at all. Now, this particular news article is coming from Patch.com. I've never really heard of Patch.com. Reminds me of that movie with Robin Williams, Patch Adams. I don't know what Patch.com is. Anyway, their headline here is, as UFOs arrive in the news, here's the most recent U.S. sightings. But the reason why I picked this article is because it started not just with sightings. It started with the usual, ATIP, gimbal, all that craziness. But there was something in here that was really fascinating. Number one, they talk about Trump, of course. We know how, quote unquote, he was briefed on the UFO situation and other stuff. And he says he doesn't believe in little green men. Or little gray ones either. But there's a situation here with a Virginia Democrat, U.S. Senator Mark Warner. Apparently, Mark Warner wants some answers, and basically on UFOs. So he says whether it's weather balloons, little green men, or something else entirely, his spokeswoman Rachel Cohen told CNN and that he wants some information, and then they go back into the whole Navy situation about the new drafted guidelines and stuff like that. There is something wrong. Why is it that Mark Warner, who is a U.S. Senator, why can't he speak for himself? Yeah, this thing is riddled with spokespeople. This makes no sense. Here's the next one. So we don't actually use the term UFO, according to Joseph Gradisher, a spokesman for the Deputy Chief of Naval Operations for Information Warfare. Is that the wrong motherfucker to be talking about this information warfare? Do we really need information from someone whose title includes information warfare? No, we don't. But the spokesperson, Gradisher, said, we use the term Unmanned Aerial System, a U.S. Ooh, you can't write this stuff. You cannot write this stuff. They actually call it a U.S. Thanks. The term shortened U.S., I'm just saying U.S. because I know you guys are going to say, no, Manny, it's UAS. No, it's U.S. Refers to things like recreational flying drones people buy at stores or other things the Navy uses, to term unidentified aerial phenomena. And this is why I don't understand. Unmanned aerial system, unidentified aerial phenomena. And this is just crazy because according to this spokesperson guy, he says anything unknown or unidentified in aerospace is an unidentified aerial phenomena no matter what it is. This is why he's in charge of information warfare. Honestly, this is what prompted me to even talk about this article. I mean, that is absolutely perfect. So you're saying if I threw like a diaper full of shit into the air, it's a U.S. Well, there was an ass in it, but there's a U.S. and it's also considered unidentified aerial phenomena. There's no fucking phenomena in it. It's a diaper full of shit. There's no phenomena in toys that you buy at Walmart that you can fly. That makes no sense. Information warfare, perfect. This guy got the right. He got it right. He's in the right business. Anything that flies is a phenomena. I don't get it. Ooh, I do not get it. Now, the other thing that this story does is that it goes into the whole situation about, recent things that were spotted by people and reported. And again, this next story, this shit here, this is a phenomenon. I'm going to tell you right now. This is stuff that I want to know about. On June 6th in Roseville, Minnesota, for those of you who listen out of Minnesota, hello. You had a sighting on June 6th. Apparently, this area is just north of St. Paul, and there was an encounter at 3:10 in the morning. 3:10 in the morning. First of all, why the fuck are you even awake? Go to sleep. Stop it. This person was sitting on their deck looking at the stars. Wow. And this is what he said. He saw a UFO, a disc with flashing colors, and he talked to it silently and loudly at the same time. This is actually what the article says. The link is in the description, so you check it out. He says, I talk really quiet out loud, saying, if there are any aliens up there, please show me your ship. Do something. Now, listen, if I was an alien, I'm not going to take that kind of line in the sand bullshit. I'm going to show you some stuff. And I'm going to probe you. According to this individual, it did something. He says, sure enough, an object lit up for 2 seconds to the east and zoomed north according to the account. I said, thank you. Please do it again. You can't. What is going up or down in Minnesota? Something's up. I don't get it. This is really weird. According to them, after they politely asked to do it again, I think there's a song that goes that way. Roughly 1 minute later, strange choice of words. The witness saw the same thing, this time northeast and moving in the same direction. The person described as what people who see UFOs call a power-up. Kind of like Mario Brothers, when he gets the mushroom, he powers up. But he noted that it was a very brief amount of time and also stated they only wanted me to see them. The light was described as being dish-shaped and located about a mile away. You can't write this stuff. That's the phenomena here. The phenomena is, how the fuck is it that people communicate with UFOs like this? I mean, listen, I honestly thought that Stephen Greer was the one who cornered the market on this. You know, going to a beach, taking a bunch of people and summoning UFOs. But apparently this shit happens all the time. That's the phenomena right there. Somebody tell me how the fuck to do that. As a matter of fact, if you wrote a book on it, and you'd like to come onto the podcast and educate us on how to summon UFOs, I would love to hear about it, and I would even practice it live somewhere. We could bring Big O too, because he's due for a good probing. I bring you all of this just to ask: are we really in a soft disclosure situation? Is this really what soft disclosure looks like? You know, all these crazy stories. You got people who run information warfare telling you what the fuck is a phenomena in the sky. Telling you that basically a toy that your kid flies is a phenomena. That if they see a drone that's flying, because it's not theirs, it becomes a UAP. Unknown Aerial Phenomena. Though you're looking at the shit and you can tell it's a drone, it's a UAP. Yeah, it's a UAP. I don't know. I think information warfare is exactly what we have here. I don't necessarily think that this is soft disclosure. I just don't see it. And I've been listening to people, and people are reporting and talking about everything that's been happening the last 3 years, and everyone keeps on saying this is a soft disclosure. I even saw one person publish in an article that they are pretty damn sure, they guarantee that before the end of 2019, we will have full disclosure just because of soft disclosure. It sounds like we're talking about pornography for some reason. Like you had enough of the soft disclosure, so you're ready to go for the hard stuff. Give me the hardcore XXX disclosure. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think 2019 is going to happen. Sorry. Shit, we got to figure out if people are actually going to make it to Area 51 and then, count them as they go in and see how many actually come out. But is it really soft disclosure? If you think this is soft disclosure, if you really feel like this is it, like you're going to get up sometime in December and you're going to see E.T. along with Trump and have like a little introduction done. They're going to have the nice little oval Tic Tac UFO on the front lawn of the White House. If you really think that's going to happen and you're going to be so elated, you're going to just streak up and down your neighborhood naked because, fuck it, why not? We've got aliens now. Let me know. Give me a call. 972-290-3029. But if you're from the fucking Far East, don't send me shit. Don't fucking call me. And if you do, have a translator with you. Let me know what you're selling, because I didn't know what the hell that was, to be honest. And I'm going to find a way to record this and bring it on a podcast. I thought for sure I'd be able to play it. I mean, everything else fucking plays on here. But apparently that's like a secret message from the secret transmission people. Well, that is the episode for today. I thank you for listening. Like I said, if you think you've got soft disclosure and you're ready for the hardcore stuff, just let me know. Give me a call. Post it on Facebook, on the Facebook pages, or tweet it at me. Tweet it at me, whatever the fuck you call it, I don't know. Anyway, I was so enamored by the elevator music in the endless down spiral elevator of ufology hell that I'm going to bring this up one more time because it's really good. I mean, if you're at your job on Monday and you're listening to this, I know you're going to be tapping your pen, tapping your feet. It's a cute little song for good old-fashioned ufology elevator bullshit. With this, I say, ciao.